The Nats Point Tower, perched high atop Telegraph Hill here in San Francisco. We're just across the bay in Oakland for today's broadcast. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and... the Warriors to start out. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Jones is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Bird. And it's Garnett. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 spot. Pass Johnson. Golden State moving the ball around. Clock at 6. A shot. Snow can't hit.
You can bet if he's left open from there again, he's probably going to knock that one down.
Talk about fast starts to a career, Chris. Through his first 2 seasons, Steve Kerr has averaged 70 wins a season. 70 wins being accomplished twice with the team he played for, the 96 Bulls, and of course the team he coached, the 2016 Warriors.
Because he's really come in and made everything look so easy with what he's been able to do in such a short time with this team. You got to give him credit for seeing a good situation to come into and making the most of it. Might have had the best start to a coaching career in any sport.
Outside, Jones. Bird right side. There's the dish to O'Neal. Kicks it to Jones. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Jones has got his second basket of the game. Johnson with it. Now the feed to Pippen. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Shot, high post. That's short off the rim.
That's a shot that will drive his teammates crazy. There's just no reason to take it. He should have kicked it back out and reset the offense.
Lets it fly. Here's Kobe. Garnett with the block. Snow the pass to Irving. The 3, Pippen. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Pippen's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And here's Bird from the arc. And it's Irving with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Down low. Pippen, the pass to Snow. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Total breakdown on defense there, but fortunately he missed that one.
Jones drives in. It's tipped. Wide open. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, and Bryant gets it to go.
Oh, good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
Celtics trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Jones. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Now in 2013, the Celtics began their rebuilding earnest. Right away, they made some great moves hiring Brad Stevens from the college ranks to take over as head coach. And also, a terrific trade with Brooklyn, getting 3 first-round picks and the right to swap picks in exchange for Garnett and Paul Pierce.
The Celtics making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Ryan against Garnett. Snow, the pass to Johnson. He kicks to Pippen. To the paint. Here's Snow. That shot off the mark. So the Celtics will take it the other way. And you talk about that trade with the Nets. Looking back, what a trade for the Celtics.
Wow, I forgot about that. Yeah, Brooklyn's run with Pierce and KG was short-lived, and as their fortunes have waned, it's been one heck of a windfall for these guys in green. So many young assets. You knew they had to make some moves just to fit their roster limitations.
Here's Irving. Rebound, Boston. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Jones kicks to Garnett. Irving with the steal. It's Pippen with the drive. That's good.
It's like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Well, Charlie, he's off to a terrific start. It'll be interesting to see if he can keep his foot on the pedal.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
It became clear early on in that 2015-16 season that the Warriors were going to be special. Everyone knew that they were going to be atop the standings all year, but you had to start viewing them in a historical context shortly into the season. Even with all the talk and the pressure, they still kept their composure to win 73 games.
Warriors leading by 3. He dishes it to Johnson. Outside Bryant. On the wing, Johnson. Now the pass to Snow. And he uses the glass on the lane. And Chris, with the Warriors and all this historical context talk, inevitably, they were compared to the team whose record they were chasing, the 96 Bulls.
Well, yeah, I don't get caught up in that argument. It's so hard to compare teams from today to teams that played 2 or 3 decades ago. I had to play against the 96 Bulls, but I tell you what, players were different, the rules were different, the style of game was different. It's really hard to say who would win.
Paul George is checked in for Kevin Garnett. A lot of great young talent, Chris, coming in the game. Who could be the favorite of the league in a few years, do you think?
Well, I really like Towns and Wiggins. I really like this Minnesota team. I think their team can become a fan favorite as we see the game go on. Also, Kyrie Irving. How about Kyrie Irving? Just won a championship. How about Davis, Anthony Davis? I just think we have some great young talent. Excited to see what the future holds.
So fun. James kicks to George. Oh, good with the triple. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. Warriors leading by 3. Outside, Kobe from outside the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Kobe's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. Outside, George. Nobody near Allen. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Allen's got 5.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
I like that style. Lose 3 points, get them right back at the other end. That's good basketball.
He was all alone on that one. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Celtics trail by 6. Jones kicks to George. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Kicks it out to Allen. Nice yet again. And Shaq puts it in. Shaq's got his first basket.
The box out, some easy second chance opportunities there.
That's just a real lack of physicality in the post there. No reason at all that they should have gotten the rebound off that miss.
Golden State moving the ball around. Bryant can't get that one to fall. Boston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Pass to George. Trying his luck deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
I mean, look, he's just an instinctive guy. Helping his teammates generate some offense comes naturally to him.
Johnson dishes to Bryant. Back to Johnson. Outside Bryant. That doesn't go in either for Kobe.
Even though he's struggling with the shot, it hasn't stopped his team from getting in front and maintaining this lead.
Here's Johnson. Feeds to Bryant. Irving, a screen on O'Neal. Dishes it to Johnson. To the inside. And he jams it with authority.
You guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
And how about the explosiveness he shows, going from the offensive to the defensive end in a blink.
From deep LeBron. And Irving pulls it down.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Outside Bryant. Again, the miss by Kobe.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Jones, the pass to George. Shaq kicks to George. Jones for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Jones has got it all tied up now for the Celtics. Outside Bryant. Down low. Here's Snow. It's blocked by Shaq. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up the first. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
I mean, jumping passing lanes, pressuring the ball, really forcing their opponents into some of these mistakes.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got LeBron James. Paul George is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Allen. And it's Anthony in at the one. Drops in the tray. Anthony's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Boston. Warriors trailed by 3. And Celtics coach Brad Stevens, a big believer, Chris, in keeping things as simple as he can for the players.
And very focused. From the first day when he took over, he showed the players the numbers of where the team had to get better. Just as important, he showed them how thin a margin separated them from being the top seed or missing the playoffs completely. That breeds confidence, but also focus. They realize how every play matters.
Back to George. The three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Golden State's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And it's Paul George with the foul. And some changes here for the Warriors. Mullen comes in for Scottie Pippen. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Magic Johnson. And then for Boston, Garnett comes in for O'Neal. And it's Jordan in for James. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Irving misses.
Well, that was an awful screen. He didn't seem like he wanted to do it, and as a result, the set failed.
It's Jordan on the wing. And they double up Jordan. George dishes to Carmelo. He feeds it to Garnett. Fades back. No good that time.
Well, he got the room he needed by fading away. Just could not drop it from him.
Fires the three. And Steph Curry gets the three.
Oh, look at that. Just a mere flick of the wrist. So calm and smooth. Steph Curry.
Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
What an awful decision there. No reason that turnover should have taken place.
And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Great resolve there on defense, allowing nothing easy.
James checked in for the Celtics. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Passes it to George. Over in the corner, Allen. Back to George. And a wide open look for James. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. James has got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics. Curry passes to Mullen. It's stolen by Garnett. And here is Anthony. Inside. Got a piece of it. The numbers in their favor. Here's Curry. Finish off the break. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Nobody near George. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Irving kicks to Kobe. Down low, here's Curry. Garnett with the block. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Snow. And it's Green in for Irving. Stolen by George. For those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Parrish is checked in for Kevin Garnett. Now here's James. He has 5. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Kicks it out to Allen. It's George on the wing, guarded by Green. Here's LeBron. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And the Celtics certainly following the league trends offensively. Chris, one of the fastest paced teams in the league, and they shoot a lot of threes.
Well, one of the more data-driven organizations trying to find the most effective ways to score. It's paying off. Last season, they were in the top half of the league in offensive efficiency for the first time in 6 seasons.
Checked in for Golden State. Warriors trail by 6. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. Ball's knocked loose. Green dishes to Curry. Kicks it out to Mullen. Buries it from 3-point range. Mullen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Have to love the awareness of Curry's sick look to find him over.
Anthony, the pass to Allen. And here's LeBron outside. A shot missing. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. The Warriors trailing. Outside Curry.
Terrific defensive instincts on display there to get one of his big paws on the ball. Fantastic job.
There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Anthony. And that's now 7 points for Ray Allen.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Pass to Green. To the middle. Here's Mullen. Lays it up and banks it in. Mullen's got 5.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Kicks to Allen. Fires from 14. Here's Parrish. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Warriors trailed by 3. On the wing, Mullen. Latrey. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's LeBron. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. From about 16. Rebounded by the Celtics. George has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Allen for the 3. Offensive rebound. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. Now Curry. 5 points in the game. Right side Green. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Count it.
He truly has that unique blend of passion and skill. Does major damage on the offensive glass.
Celtics making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. The Warriors have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether. I I'm not even going to comment on that.
You know what? It's really nothing to say outside of, wow, at his finest moment.
Now, Chris, we're seeing around the NBA, from the Warriors to the Spurs to so many, the value of great passing from all 5 positions, but especially the big, especially the front court. In your opinion, what advantages does a big man have as a playmaker?
Well, the big man has many advantages. One, if he's a beast on the post like he should be, Kevin, he should be drawing double teams. And what does that allow? That means that there are 3 on 4 on the rest of the play, 3 defensive players against 4 offensive players. And if he swings that ball quickly, just let the mathematics alone do the trick, and you move that ball and you'll have an advantage. What else does it do? Sometimes the player is taller and he can see over the defense and maybe attack from angles that shorter players can't do. And third, what does it do? Big guys on defense are not used to playing outside of the free throw line defensively. And so therefore your defender may not be as strong and therefore get his hands on deflections and things that you may see happening from guards. So yeah, you're right. The big fellas that have always been some of the best players in the post have been some of the best passers. And right now you're seeing that in order to be in the game, you're going to have to make your teammates better and not just be an endless hole in there when they throw the ball to you.
Great perspective. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
You can't possibly watch Steph and not wonder what he is capable of this season. Many thought 300 threes was out of the question prior to his record-setting 2016 season. He goes and hits 402. Simply astounding.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. And many tried to put into perspective what Curry did by hitting 402 threes last season, Chris. It's like saying a baseball player hits 100 home runs or a running back scores 45 touchdowns or so. I mean, the numbers are amazing.
The numbers are impeccable, but what I liked even more was Steph's attitude toward the whole thing. He said if he got close, he would go for it. He needed 8 going into the final day to reach an even 400. And he even put on the show, dropping in 10 on that night. 10.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
And guys, they're showing great instincts too, anticipating how the ball was going to come off the boards and timed it out perfectly.
There's this to George. And George with the stuff.
Great instincts on the assist. Times that play perfect.
Here is Durant. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The feed to Green. Knocks it loose. Anthony against Curry. Back to Green. And Curry has it in the corner. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's now 10 points for Steph Curry.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
LeBron with it. He has 7. Clock at 6. Allen drives in, and another basket for Boston. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Durant kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Durant. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from George. Here's Anthony. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Celtics out in front. They're up by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Good battle going on tonight. What has been the approach?
Well, we're just trying to pack the paint. Those guys are great. So we're just trying to make them see a few guys, get some deflections, and get some easy baskets.
We'll see if we can keep it going in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of action so far in this one. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
You can see where the priorities are. Rebounding, and then more rebounding. They made a concerted effort to get the glass cleaned.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And that wraps up halftime as the game is set to get back underway. Let's send it back to Kevin Harlan and crew. They are standing by courtside.
A look there at the Golden Gate Bridge, blanketed, shrouded in fog. What a sight. Welcome back to the Bay Area, everyone. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Not a role he often gets to play. He has the talent to be a catalyst for this offense, getting a chance to show it tonight.
Chris, you had a lengthy career that spanned a decade and a half. In all your years as a player, who was the biggest trash talker that you either played with or against?
Well, I'll tell you what, Larry Bird was a big trash talker. I got a chance to play with him in Dream Team and other basketball-type settings. He was one of them. They also got to go with my man GP, Gary Payton. He was a big trash talker, and I'd probably have to go with my man Larry Bird or GP. Gary Payton, 6'4" GP. I was on a plane with him one time, and he was talking trash in his sleep. So, Gary's somewhere talking right now, playing the game. So, yeah, that's Gary's style. He's the biggest trash talker I've met.
Quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got Mullen. Abdul-Jabbar is up there with Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Durant in at the 2.
And that's just another way Green can beat you. He has a reliable mid-range jump shot.
And here is Anthony. Knocked loose. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. A finish and the jam by Steph Curry.
Hey, guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, and he reads it all the way, has that slide court awareness you have to be mindful of.
And the Warriors last year had to deal with the unique situation, Chris, where they had essentially 2 head coaches during their run. Luke Walton filling in wonderfully for Steve Kerr as Steve was recovering from a back injury.
Well, Kevin, think about it. For a lot of teams, that can be a distraction or throw them off their game, but the Warriors marched right along. They had a great record under Walton and played the same basketball when Kerr was able to return to the bench. Only a mature team coming off a title like the Warriors were can handle a strange situation.
Durant against James. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Mullen. Sinks the triple. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
You have to extend the defense there unless you want him to punish you repeatedly from beyond the arc.
Now here's James. He's got 7. Outside Anthony. They can't stop the run with that one.
They haven't started this half off on the right foot. That's 3 straight shots they've misfired.
Durant, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Sometimes you can do everything right as a defender, but it doesn't matter. Durant is just that good with the jump shot.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Jones checked in for the Celtics. And the Celtics with possession here. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. And here's Anthony for 3. Again, the miss by Anthony.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point lane.
Here's O'Neal. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
The passion, the skill, taking full advantage on the offensive board.
Curry against Anthony, and the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors making a change here. Pippen's checked in. Timeout called the Warriors.
Now look at the Celtics offensive. They have a high rate of assists and a low rate of turnovers. Their roster is not exactly stacked with great scores, but they don't shoot themselves in the foot offensively.
And the Celtics, one of the better teams in the league, taking care of the ball over the last couple seasons.
Oh, well, yeah, and if most people can remember, in the decade prior, turnovers had always been something that haunted this team. Give Brad Stevens and the coaching staff a lot of credit for getting them really to value each possession.
Some changes for Golden State. Snow is checked in for Pippen. Irving comes in for Draymond Green. And Kobe is subbed in for Mullen. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Bryant wants for 2. It's a very good look and converts. Kobe's got 11 points. Celtics trail by 8. Outside Anthony. It's Jones on the wing. Again, the miss by Jones. And here's Golden State. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. The lead pushed to double digits. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Well, you figured this might happen given how efficient their offense usually is.
It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Dominique Wilkins. He's checked in for O'Neal. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And the show's down. Wilkins has got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, nice inbounds. You can't draw it up any better.
To the paint. There's Snow. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Mr. Clutch has got the lead back up to 10 now for the Warriors. Now Anthony. He's got 8. Kicks it to Jones. And it's Boston with another. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Here's Irving. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Irving's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. Celtics have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Curry against LeBron. From about 19 feet, it's rebounded by Snow.
Beautiful execution in terms of creating space for his shot. He just couldn't get that one to fall.
Kobe kicks to Curry. Back to Irving. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's his first trip to the line.
Julius Irving. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good for Irving. Celtics trail by 12. The pass to Anthony. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 5th assist in this one. Ryan against Jones. Durant, the pass to Curry. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Anthony. Outside Jones. And a miss there on the triple.
He isn't getting it to fall from outside during this half after recording a 3 during the first.
Warriors leading by 9. Curry with 12 points for him. Durant in the corner. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Celtics. Bird comes in for George. And Danny Ainge is subbed in for LeBron. Durant dishes to Irving. No good there. Excellent D there from Wilkins. Jones kicks to Bird. Puts up a 3. The shot by Wilkins no good. And Little General gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Warriors have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Curry passes to Irving. Pass to Snow. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The Celtics making a switch here. Allen's checked in. The Warriors have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Feeds it to Bird. Here's Ainge. From outside, off the mark. Warriors leading by 12. It's Curry outside. Here's Irving. And Dr. J slams it in.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
But guys, the defense knows he has this ability, correct? Yet no one thinks to put a body on him? Incredible.
Allen's good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Curry with a wide open look. Again, Curry missing.
Well, after a terrific last quarter, he has looked utterly lost and down on himself. He can't get anything to go there. He can't get right.
Allen kicks to Bird. He dishes it to Ainge. From outside, off the mark. Golden State's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, that's the kind of basketball Durant wants to play. Moving the ball, finding an open man. I mean, it makes everything easier offensively.
Allen outside. Dishes it to Ainge. From the arc. Another miss by Ainge. Here's Curry. It'll count. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
No way.
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
Huge basket there. That's a highlight reel shot right there.
Moments make players into stars. Moments make teams legendary. This is my moment. This is my team.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Warriors leading by 16. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Jones is out there with Bird. And it's LeBron James. Then it's Ainge. And it's Allen in at the point. And here's Bird. Allen outside. A three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
But they'll get another chance. Passes to Kobe. Kicks it out to Johnson. Irving against Bird. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
At the line for Julius Irving.
First one falls for him.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Golden State. Pippen comes in for Bryant. O'Neal's checked in for Boston. Anthony comes in for Allen. And so Irving nails both of them. Here's Jones. He feeds it to Bird. The Celtics working the ball around now. A second chance effort. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds in the game. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Warriors lead by 20.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the line. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Irving. And then for Boston. George is checked in for Bird. And it's Allen in for Jones. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Allen for 3. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Right side, Pippen. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And just a little bit ragged defensively.
Well, somebody needs to wake them up and tell them they need to put forth a much better effort on D if they want to get back in this one.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's his 3rd personal, team 2nd.
Warriors leading by 23. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Down low. Now here is Abdul-Jabbar. 5 on the clock. Johnson kicks to Mullen. Fires the 3. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, he hasn't gotten much to fall, and it's costing his team dearly.
Pass to Pippen. It's deflected. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And it's the Warriors' ball. They've got a 10-0 run going. It's Pippen on the wing. Pulls up. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. And the Celtics shooting not great, 40% for the game. From deep, George. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Now James kicks it out to Allen. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
A frustrating start to this quarter for him.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Johnson.
His offense remains mostly absent, but he still has been a team player in helping get them the lead.
And they're trying to stretch that lead out with the 3-point shot, but their percentage hasn't been what they'd like it to be here in the second half.
On the wing, George, guarded by Pippen. Allen dishes to O'Neal. Clock at 6. Kicks to Allen. numbers in their favor. Pippen for three. They grab their own miss. Johnson outside. On deep. No good. Shot missing. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And they get it. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pippen kicks to Mullen. Here's Green, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Allen outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. Just shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Well, I also think, Greg, he wanted to give his guys a quick breather. They're expending a lot of energy. They're expending a lot of energy out there right now.
Here's Johnson. From deep three-point range. Rebound Boston.
Now, this has just been a bad shooting game, a horrible shooting game for him.
Allen for the three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Abdul-Jabbar's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Dominique Wilkins is checked in for Boston. Warriors leading by 23. Johnson with it. The dish out to Abdul-Jabbar. The feed to Mullen. Hands it from downtown.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Boston shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Outside, George. LeBron outside, launches it. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Johnson. Here's Mullen. From deep. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Mullen. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Green. Outside, Mullen. Here's Pippen, and at the block, Anthony. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Timeout called the Warriors. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 13-3 run.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Snow is checked in for Draymond Green. Kevin Durant comes in for Pippen. Ryan is checked in for Mullen. And Curry subbed in for Magic Johnson. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Outside Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, but we all know that he can knock down that outside jumper. But he shouldn't be attempting super long shots like that, ever.
A three ball. Another miss by Curry.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
Well, it really went well according to plan there for the D. They completely baited them into taking that shot, making that move, and they were ready for it.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today. Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Oh, it's like he's a magnet to the ball. No matter where he goes, it finds him.
Durant, no good. The Celtics shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. George. And it's George again missing.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
See, I hate that. He definitely wasn't playing within the offense there. That's not a game shot by any stretch of the imagination.
Curry against Allen. From beyond the arc. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Anthony.
It's like they forgot that anybody else is on the floor. They're just going at each other right now.
Well, this is entertainment. Maybe not the best example of great team basketball, but fun to watch nonetheless.
He kicks it to George. George missing again. Curry. Warriors the rebound.
They are really crashing the offensive glass, and it's paying off for them.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steph. Congrats on the win. How does this team continue to be the most cohesive unit possible?
To me, it's a commitment, and we know that that's going to, put us in good position to win every single night. Is if we bring the effort, multiple efforts at each possession, where you might get beat, but you got to get back into play. And God's going to help you. You help him. We care about each other, so we want to make sure that nobody's left out to dry. And I think that's a big factor. And we're just relentless on defensive end.
You guys have been one of the best defensive teams in the league the last few years. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, friends and neighbors. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith as we move forward to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
What more can you say about Steph Curry? The man has done it again tonight. He is the most electrifying shooter in the history of the game. I'm going to say it right now. In the history of the game. He is a leader, and his will to win is unparalleled.
He loves playing in front of his home crowd. He looked like he was having a blast out there, and he gave him a lot to cheer about. Whether he was scoring or doing something else, he was involved in so many big plays.
And that's it for tonight. But we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.